Bobo, Bobo, Bronco,
just days before the 40-round MLB draft. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Elvis Nance. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Central Prospects.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gonzalez. One out. Now in the box, Pete Studer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. This is round over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now to the plate, Ken Murakami. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ball right side. To his right, Castellano. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Buster James. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. 1-0 the count. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Weak grounder down the first baseline. James on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan Hawthorne becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
The first baseman, Carlos Arrojo.
And that misses 1-1. This is in the air out to right. Velasquez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Russell Who. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The right field.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Who.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Eric Miller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Charles Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Gibson.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He froze him on the fastball there. Charles Gibson becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a... Floyd Drew enters from the bullpen to do the...
For the Central, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Play ball.
Ready now, Jim Cuevas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Velasquez makes the play, 1 away. In now, Warner Drysdale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bounced. Castellano scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Ken Ullman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, Todd Givens. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Struck him out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, Grady Ellis.
The catcher.
And that misses ball 1.
Ellis.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Grounded back up the middle. Eddie has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Steve Tovar, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Eddie is up with it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Settling in now, Brooke Patterson.
Batting 8. The first base
breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Velasquez is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Steven Elbert.
Steven Elbert.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Castellano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. So striding in, Ken Ullman. He got on top of one. It was a ground out.
Ken Ullman.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The West prospects jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Floyd Drew earns the victory.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first. With the 15th pick, the Washington Nationals select Bobo Bronco, a starting pitcher from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's while being selected is a major milestone. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Minor League Baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Rufus Dunlap. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Murray Scandura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bruce Karnitz. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Carlton Kochman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I just realized I never had my... Are you kidding me?
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
I already had my whole mic on the whole time.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nothing across here this half.
Oh my God.
Bobo Bronco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line towards center field. Kochman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in, Cy Tatum. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh my
And
God.
he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
I just realized that.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Jesus Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rufus Dunlap. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ball
I was
one.
a pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays in this. Like, you can go from Double-A to MLB.
Well behind that fastball.
Like,
It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just
you can
blew
go
right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Because if you do pitch really good.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I don't care.
Now the pitch.
The right fielder, number 12.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready for another chance? Murray Scandora.
The first baseman.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bruce Karnitz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Amaya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Sanchez, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Into the box, Carlton Kochman.
Now batting.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Standing in, Cy Tatum.
Now batting, shortstop.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
8 strikeouts. Let's go.
The pitcher, Bobo Bronco, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Dunlap. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Daryl Hilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Oscar Sanchez.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Jesus Gomez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the skipper. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Senators, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Why the heck did I win?
The show's continuing coverage. Now in the box, Will Eubanks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball one. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3.
No. 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 Is this a potential scam? How come I shut down my phone? Ha! Retard. What on grass? Perfect.
Game skid with a victory last time out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away.
And that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jake Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning.
Greg Boyle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside.
Excuse me.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside.
Kidding me?
But when you double up like he did right there, it's sent.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, James Chu is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Sanchez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Pedro Marmolejo becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Frank Arrojo. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Leading off the inning, Manny Campos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the first out.
Is it no one game? I'm not sure. What game?
Into the box now, Pat Covey, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. No balls and 1 strike. Pops this one up. Becerra over to his left. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Eric Emerson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Emerson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start. Into the box now, Will Eubanks. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Jake Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yang is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First baseman.
Hit out towards second.
Doyle.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Chu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Butler is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Stepping up now, Pedro Marmolejo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. At the plate, Frank Arrojo.
Now batting, third baseman,
hit the other way out toward right field. Yang is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the first pitch to him.
For the Bay Sox.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Into the box now, Pat Covey.
The batter, number 00.
Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And he got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now batting. The left field.
Popped him up. Becerra is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Now batting. The first
fastball in there for a called strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in once again, Pedro Marmolejo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game. This has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And another foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Womack gloves it, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Frank Arrojo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Frank Arrojo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready for another shot now. Manny Campos. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
Your
the
attention, please.
Stuart Walter.
If he freaking wins, I'm gonna be
16-1 the final today. Harrisburg with a big 17-hit attack. Bobo Bronco gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Dominic Davis struggled.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Bye-bye. Why am I streaming? Only an hour? That was fast. Okay, guys. I am gonna be... That will be it for now. But, I see you in the next one. So, yeah. Hold on. So, yeah. Goodbye.